Smackdown started out with John Cena, though John Cena did not get to say much because he was interrupted by Roman Reigns. Yes, Roman Reigns is back. He has returned, though we knew it anyway because it was advertised earlier in the week. You get my point. You get my point. But Cena and Roman chatted a little bit, and then John Cena introduces LA Knight. LA Knight comes out there, and then Jimmy attacks LA Knight from behind. Yes. But LA Knight reverses the attack by throwing Jimmy out of the ring, and then Roman Reigns just kind of abandons the situation by getting out of the ring, and then he tells Solo to, handle LA Knight, and then Solo challenged LA Knight for a match later on in the night. Kevin Owens was the person announced to be traded to SmackDown because Jay was moved to Raw. Yes, they finally did it. Kevin Owens is the person that is on SmackDown now. I wonder, is that going to cause some problems on Raw with Sami Zayn? It very well could. That could create a new storyline. Because then Sami Zayn could blame Jay, and it could just be really good. But we'll see. We'll see when Raw comes around. It was also announced that Nick Aldis is the general manager for SmackDown now, as well as Adam Pearce is the general manager for Raw. So, there are some changes that have been made. Yes, indeed. The TV showed that Roman Reigns was also looking at TV and he didn't like what he saw. He said, now I've got Kevin Owens running around on my show and Cody Rhodes running around on my show and Jey Uso with them. So it was just very entertaining. It was extremely good. I really enjoyed it. I do think it is also important to mention that Roman Reigns did also mention that he wants Jimmy to take the titles off of Jay and Cody. So that match will probably be happening at Crown Jewel. Probably. I'm jumping a little ahead here. I know I've gotten in trouble with that before, jumping ahead of the storyline, but I'm doing it again. That's for Crown Jewel, probably. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. Speaking of Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes went up against Grayson Waller and Austin Theory in a tag team match, which Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso pulled it off again, except this time they did not get to have the happy ending like the happy endings that they've had lately, because this time Roman Reigns, Jimmy, and Solo interrupted them, and they kind of went face to face, and then out came Nick Aldis to kind of try to, keep them distanced as it went to commercial break. So, kind of exercise that general manager character that's coming soon. So, that was kind of interesting. But Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns down the line. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso going up against Jimmy and Solo down the line. And Roman Reigns going up against LA Knight is down the line, and you'll see why I say that one. Because of the ending. And that is Solo Sikoa going up against LA Knight in a normal match. So basically what happened in this match, it was pretty much for the most part just an average everyday WWE wrestling match until Jimmy Uso ran out there and slid in the ring like he was getting ready to try to attack LA Knight or something. But before he even got the chance, John Cena ran out there. He ran in there and then hit an attitude adjustment on Jimmy Uso. And then after that, Solo pretty much just knocked out John Cena. And then LA Knight was able to get the quick win on Solo. And that was that until Roman Reigns with a spear on LA Knight. Yes, a spear on LA Knight to end the show. So Roman Reigns stood tall at the end of SmackDown. He just couldn't take it. The fact that LA Knight was happy. So, he had to, spear him. He had to do something to make up for Solo losing the match. But that is it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps.